This is IGN. A long-lost Pokémon game apparently pops up on eBay after 20 years, though you'll need $9,000 to buy it. Welcome to your IGN Daily Update. But first, Marvel Studios President Kevin Feige has said he's holding out hope that Spider-Man and Venom will one day have their long-awaited crossover in the MCU. Speaking to Josh Horowitz on the Happy, Sad, Confused podcast, Feige and film producer Amy Pascal chatted about the possibility of seeing the two characters finally meet up in a Marvel movie. While they didn't say anything definitively, the remarks hinted that it's something Marvel Studios is keenly aware of, though how realistic it actually is remains up in the air. Horowitz asked the pair if they could reveal how close they've gotten to putting Tom Hardy's Venom in a flick with Tom Holland's Spider-Man, remarking that it's been a major bummer the two haven't had a single moment together after all these years. It would be great, let's put it that way, Pascal said diplomatically. Do you have hope? Horowitz said, prompting Feige to vaguely answer, we always have hope. I have hope. We have hope, Pascal playfully interjected. While this answer, ironically, doesn't give fans much hope that we'll see these two versions of the characters share the screen anytime soon, Feige and Pascal did confirm that an animated Venom movie is still in the works. The newest Spidey movie, Spider-Man Brand New Day, is now in theaters. And there's a chance that Final Fantasy VII Revelation may not have a physical edition, but the director of the game is actively pushing to avoid that. When speaking with Games Radar, director Naoki Hamaguchi was asked about the state of physical games and whether or not Final Fantasy VII Revelation will receive a physical disc. Given the game is still almost a year away from release, Hamaguchi was unable to make any guarantees, but admitted that it is something important to him. He noted that platforms like Nintendo have certain rules, such as storage limits with things like game cartridges, which can make these decisions challenging. But ultimately, he hopes to have something that satisfies fans to the best of their ability. He also joked that fans will rip him to pieces if the game doesn't have a physical edition following these comments. As for his personal feelings, Hamaguchi noted he is optimistic that there will always be some kind of physical item, even if it's just a code in the box or a game key card, and values the ability to have a physical item commemorating the game that fans can cherish. A long-lost Pokémon game briefly available in Japan 20 years ago appears to have popped up on eBay, priced at around $9,000. Pokémon Fishing Contest DS was only playable at special events and from Pokémon Center locations in Japan for a few months back in 2005 as part of a high-score contest. Like other Nintendo DS download play titles, the game was received via Wi-Fi and only lasted on your own handheld until you powered it down. Oh, and you could only download it at participating venues from May to August 2005. With no way to save the experience, the software was subsequently thought lost. Until now, as what looks to be a Nintendo DS test cartridge holding files for the game is up for sale, priced €7,999, or around $9,145. While the cartridge appears bulky, this is indeed a Nintendo DS test cartridge, whose upper part protrudes from the console. These devices were typically never seen in public, and instead reserved for Nintendo and third-party DS game developers to test work-in-progress software builds. Rarely, these cartridges were sent out to media to preview in-development games, though they would need to be returned after. It's unclear where this particular cartridge has originated. The eBay listing appears to come from a German seller who has previously focused on selling Pokémon plushies. There are also questions over whether this test cartridge contains a playable version of Pokémon Fishing Contest DS, or server code meant to collect its high scores from players. Responding to the sale on social media, several fans have suggested that the cartridge should be bought by someone willing to share its contents with the wider Pokémon community as a matter of game preservation. Alas, at the time of recording, the eBay listing is currently yet to attract any bids. That's your IGN Daily Update. My name is Tony Jackson, and if you want more news on your favorite games and entertainment topics, make sure to visit us at IGN.com. You can also download our free app on your phone or console and subscribe to our weekly podcasts through the podcast service of your choice.
Spoken Layer.